Where he contains it. The man on his own, abandoned the throne of approach across stainless. Death couldn't shake him or derail. 3 nails could pierce but couldn't break him and make him appear taken away from his mere nature.
Okay, we got another Thank God It's Tuesday. We always got to recognize our partners across the street at Starbucks and all of our partners here in Milledgeville. No coffee in the hand because I already had my Red Bull, because you know I need some energy, right? Because it's Tuesday, right? So we want to thank God it's Tuesday. And I want to talk to you today about something that I'm learning to do better and better every day, but it's so crucial. If you can get this, I'm telling you, that adds tremendous value to your life. You've heard of the 80-20 rule, right? Or some people call it the 20-80 rule. John Maxwell calls it the law of priority. I think it's an incredible law, but here's what you have to do. You have to make a list of the top 10 things you want to do or you need to get done, whether it's work or the family or whatever the case may be. Make that list, and when you make that list, you've got to determine of the list what is the most important. So you have to ask yourself 3 questions to figure that out. First question is going to be, is what's required of you? So if you're making your list, let's say you're at work, what's required of you? That's one of the main priorities. You got to ask yourself that question. Once you determine that, you also got to ask yourself, what is going to give you the greatest return? When you identify what's going to give you the greatest return, the last thing is, what's the reward going to be? You got to find out what is the greatest reward for you individually. The bottom line is, if you don't do what's required, you ain't gonna have a job, right? The second thing is, if you don't get the greatest return, you're not getting the results, or you're not adding value to the organization, right? And the last thing is, you got to make sure that there's some kind of reward for you, because the fact of the matter is, if you do a great job but you're not happy, you ain't gonna stay. Here's the critical piece that you have to understand about the law of priority, or the 80-20 rule. Once you make that list, you realize that of 10 things you need to get done, if you do the top 2 or just 20% of that list, that's going to give you an 80% return. But if you flip it and you do like I've done in the past, where you knock out the number 3, 4, 5 all the way to 8, like the toughest 2 are 1 and 2, but you do the bottom 8, do you realize by doing the bottom 80%, it's only going to give you a 20% return? It makes total sense that you got to itemize exactly what's important to you, whether it's your family, whether it's your job, and you got to focus on those 3 questions. What's required, what's the return, and what is your reward? Once you identify it, do it today. I'll let you do it today. I'll let you even try it tomorrow, and I'll give you tonight to think about it. Let's make it happen. Let's talk about being encouraged, and thank God it's Tuesday.